Hello, everyone. This is Group 6, and we are going to be presenting about the challenges in digital forensics based on a paper by Eva Vince. The presenters today are myself, Preetan, Shreeya, and Pavan. We can start off with a brief introduction about the paper itself. The article covers the difficulties of applying digital forensics to criminal investigations and law enforcement. Digital forensics is becoming more crucial to detecting crimes as digital devices and the internet grow more sophisticated and become a common hub for users. The paper, however, does address the challenges of deciphering encrypted data and also the ethical and legal ramifications of accessing private data during investigations. It also specifies that it's very crucial to stay up to date on the most recent developments in forensic science and digital technologies in order to effectively tackle cybercrime. Overall, digital forensics is a vital tool in contemporary criminal investigations, but its proper application necessitates careful thought and continual training. The emergence of digital forensics, which involves gathering and examining digital evidence in criminal cases, was sparked by the popularity of personal computers and the internet in the 1990s. The first techniques for gathering and analyzing data were created in the middle of the 1990s, and because digital evidence is so common in such instances, digital forensics has grown to be a crucial component of criminal investigations. Additionally, digital forensics is now used in incident response, corporate investigations, and civil litigation, in addition to the criminal justice system. Overall, the field of digital forensics has developed into a crucial one that uses specialized methods to collect and examine digital evidence in order to resolve disputes in the and modern digital environment and solve crimes. Let us now take a look at the role of technology in digital forensics. The article emphasizes the importance of digital forensics investigators keeping up to date with the latest technology and techniques to collect and analyze digital evidence in criminal investigations. Advanced tools and software are necessary to decode encrypted data, and digital technology is essential for the collection, analysis, and presentation of digital evidence. Standardized practices and protocols are crucial to ensuring consistency and accuracy in evaluating this digital evidence, and the use of technology can help in this regard. The types of digital forensic challenges may be presented in many ways. Let us take a look at some of them. We have data fragmentation, where scattered data is all across the storage device, and it is making it more difficult to access or recover. Data compression deals with reducing data size for storage or transfer. Timestamps deal with recording of data creation and modification times. Encryption involves using a cryptographic algorithm to encode the data to prevent unauthorized access. Data hiding involves hiding the data in unused areas of the storage device to conceal it. Deleted data deals with data that has been intentionally or accidentally deleted from a storage device, which still can be recoverable through forensic analysis. And finally, we've got different devices, different formats, which refers to the fact that data can be stored on a wide variety of devices, such as computers, smartphones, or even IoT devices, and can be used in different formats. I'm now going to summarize some of the lessons that we've learned from this article, starting off with the fact that standardized procedures and protocol for digital forensics investigators is crucial to ensure accuracy in the analysis of digital evidence. Secondly, legal and ethical consequences may be involved when accessing private information over the course of a digital forensic investigation. Third, the handling, preservation, and method by which digital evidence is procured must be performed diligently to ensure its admissibility in court. And finally, the technology and software used by digital forensics investigators must be up to date to efficiently perform digital analysis.
Collaboration and teamwork. Collaboration and teamwork are essential components of digital forensics investigations. Digital forensics professionals often work in multidisciplinary teams comprising investigators, legal professionals, and IT personnel to ensure that digital evidence is collected, preserved, and analyzed effectively. The collaboration and teamwork involved in digital forensics investigations can take several forms, including case management. Effective case management is critical to the success of digital forensics investigations. Digital forensics professionals must work collaboratively to manage cases, ensuring that all relevant evidence is collected and analyzed efficiently. Cross-functional communication. Collaboration and communication between different functional teams are essential to digital forensics investigations. Digital forensics professionals must work with legal professionals to ensure that evidence is admissible in the court, and with IT professionals to ensure that systems are secure and evidence is not compromised. Skill set sharing. Digital forensics professionals often have specialized skills and knowledge. Effective teamwork involves sharing these skills and knowledge to ensure that all team members have the expertise necessary to complete the investigation successfully. Task allocation. Effective task allocation ensures that all team members are working efficiently and effectively. Digital forensics professionals must work collaboratively to allocate tasks, ensuring that all team members are contributing to the investigation success. Quality assurance. Digital forensics investigations require rigorous quality assurance to ensure that evidence is admissible in the court. Effective teamwork involves a review of all evidence and analysis to ensure that it meets the necessary quality standards. Supply chain management in digital forensics. Supply chain management in digital forensics refers to the process of managing the flow of digital evidence through the investigation process from collection to analysis and presentation in court. Effective supply chain management ensures that digital evidence is properly handled, stored, and analyzed, and that the integrity of the evidence is preserved throughout the investigation. Supply chain in digital forensics typically involves several stages, including evidence collection. This involves collection of digital evidence from various sources such as computers, servers, mobile devices, and cloud-based systems. Evidence preservation. Once evidence is collected, it must be preserved to prevent it from being lost or damaged. This involves storing the evidence in a secure location and using proper procedures to prevent tampering or unauthorized access. Evidence analysis. Digital evidence must be analyzed to determine its relevance to the investigation and to extract useful information. Report writing. The results of the analysis must be documented in a report that is clear, concise, and accurate. The report must provide a detailed description of how the evidence is collected, analysis performed, and the conclusions reached. Presentation in court. If the case goes to the court, evidence must be presented in a way that is admissible and persuasive. This involves presenting the evidence in a clear and understandable manner and explaining its relevance to the case. Next is cultural change. Cultural change is an essential aspect of digital forensics that can have a significant impact on the effectiveness of investigations. Cultural change refers to the process of modifying the attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors of individuals and organizations to better support the goals and objectives of digital forensics. Cultural change in digital forensics involves several key areas, including collaboration. Digital forensics investigations often require collaboration between various stakeholders, including law enforcement agencies, legal professionals, and IT personnel. Training and education. Effective digital forensics requires specialized knowledge and skills. Cultural change involves promoting a culture of continuous learning and development where individuals and organizations invest in training and education to enhance their digital forensics capabilities. Ethics and professionalism. Digital forensics professionals must adhere to high ethical and professional standards. Cultural change involves promoting a culture of integrity and professionalism where individuals and organizations prioritize ethics and professionalism in all aspects of their work. Adaptability. Digital forensics is a rapidly evolving field that requires the ability to adapt to new technologies and threats. Cultural change involves promoting a culture of adaptability where individuals and organizations are open to change and willing to embrace new technologies and approaches. Data privacy and security. Digital forensics investigations often involve sensitive data, and it is essential to protect the privacy and security of this data. Cultural change involves promoting a culture of data, privacy, and security where individuals and organizations can prioritize the protection of data and implement robust security measures to prevent data breaches and cyber attacks. Next is customer experience. Customer experience is a critical aspect of digital forensics as it directly impacts the satisfaction and trust of clients who rely on digital forensic services to investigate cybercrimes and digital incidents. Customer experience in digital forensics involves several key areas, including communication, responsiveness, expertise, technology, and quality. I will be explaining these in detail. First is communication. Effective communication is essential in digital forensics as clients need to be kept informed about the progress of their case and any issues or challenges that arise during the investigation. Next is responsiveness. Clients expect digital forensics teams to be responsive to their needs and concerns. This includes promptly addressing questions and concerns, providing updates on the investigation, responding to requests for information. Expertise. Clients expect digital forensics teams to have expertise and knowledge needed to effectively investigate digital incidents and cybercrimes. Technology. Clients expect digital forensics teams to use state-of-art technology and tools to investigate digital incidents and cybercrimes. Digital forensics team must be able to demonstrate that they are using the latest technology and tools to collect, preserve, and analyze digital evidence. Quality. Clients expect digital forensics team to provide high quality services that meet their needs and expectations. This includes providing accurate and reliable analysis of digital evidence, ensuring the integrity, admissibility of evidence, and presenting findings in a clear and concise manner. Next is risk management. Risk management is an essential aspect of digital forensics as it helps to identify, assess, mitigate potential risk associated with investigating digital incidents and cybercrimes. Risk management in digital forensics involves several key areas, including threat assessment, risk mitigation, continuous monitoring. I will be explaining these in detail. Threat assessment. Digital forensics teams must assess the potential threats and risks associated with each investigation. This includes identifying potential attackers, types of attacks they may use, and potential impact of the attacks on the organization. Risk assessment. Digital forensics teams must assess the potential risk associated with the investigation. This includes assessing the risk associated with the collection, preservation, and analysis of digital evidence, as well as potential legal and regulatory risk associated with the investigation. Risk mitigation. Digital forensics teams must implement measures to mitigate the potential risk associated with the investigation. Continuous monitoring. Digital forensics teams must continuously monitor the investigation for potential risk and threat. This includes monitoring for any changes in the threats landscape and any new vulnerabilities or threats, and any changes in legal and regulatory requirements. Effective risk management in digital forensic require a comprehensive approach that involves all stakeholders, including digital forensics teams, IT personnel, legal professionals, and senior managers. By identifying, assessing, and mitigating potential risk associated with investigating digital incidents and cyber crimes, organizations can minimize the potential impact of cyber threats and protect their digital assets.
Hi, I'm going to be explaining about the protocols to follow during the seizure of evidence. When it comes to seizing evidence, there are several important protocols that need to be followed. Firstly, digital proof must not be altered or destroyed after being taken into custody. This is mainly because this means that any information found on electronic devices must be preserved in its original state to ensure its integrity. Secondly, care must be taken when handling digital products to prevent contamination or damage. This includes things like wearing gloves, using specialized tools, and keeping the device away from magnetic fields or other potential sources of interference. And last is that it is important to create a chain of custody to track evidence from its discovery to its presentation in court. This means that every person who handles the evidence must document what they did, when they did it, and why. Finally, when dealing with volatile data, it is important to use specialized software or keep the evidence running to protect the data from being lost or altered. When it comes to hiring for technical positions, there are several challenges that organizations may face. Firstly, recruitment can be selective as technical expertise is a must. This means that organizations may need to be very targeted in their hiring efforts and may need to cast a wide net to find the right candidates. Secondly, investments in staff training are often expensive because technology is constantly changing. Organizations may need to invest in continuous training and development programs to ensure that their employees stay up to date and remain competent. Third, continuous professional development is necessary to stay up to date. Technical positions require employees to stay current with the new tools, technologies, and methodologies, which can be challenging to keep up with if they're not provided with the necessary resources and support. Finally, in order to attract top talent, competitive salaries must be offered, like because skilled technical professionals are in high demand. Organizations may need to offer attractive compensation packages in order to successfully recruit and retain the best candidates. Next is the professional aspect. Digital forensics is a rapidly expanding discipline that offers several career options to qualified individuals. Professionals working in digital forensics need a variety of abilities, including technical tool proficiency and subject matter knowledge. This entails having an awareness of legal procedures and laws, in addition to having knowledge of computer systems, networks, software, and hardware. Digital forensics careers are primarily found in police enforcement, governmental entities, and commercial businesses that conduct criminal investigations. Expert witness in court cases sometimes require the analysis of digital evidence, which is a critical function of professionals in this sector. Investigators working in digital forensics face difficult problems that call for the right knowledge and expertise to solve. This entails keeping up with the new tools and technology, as well as establishing a thorough understanding of particular difficulties presented. Next, we're going to look about the financial aspect. Digital forensics investigations financial aspects might be difficult because of a number of issues. It is first necessary to have specialized tools and equipment, which can be expensive to buy and keep up. The second is that the organizations concerned may suffer serious financial consequences as a result of the investigations. This may be because initiating an investigation is expensive, and there may also be a risk that it will lead to financial loss or reputational harm. The digital evidence may be extensive and sophisticated, necessitating extra storage, which can raise costs. Last but not the least, it might be challenging to precisely estimate prices because the cost of forensics investigations can vary based on the case and the type of evidence being examined. In general, digital forensics research can be a key. In conclusion, the discipline of digital forensics is expanding and offers exciting job prospects. However, there are issues with integration, compatibility, and financial limitations that come up when using technology in investigations. Due to their specialized nature and requirement for customization to meet particular instances, digital forensic instruments can be costly. It is critical to maintain innovation in this industry and make the appropriate investments in people, processes, and technology. In general, the discipline of digital forensics is challenging and sophisticated, requiring continual investment and focus to keep current with new trends and issues. Well, that's about it. Thank you for your time, and we hope you enjoyed this presentation.